This is an analysis for the Asics GT-4004 utilizing structural parameter testing data, mathematical modeling, clinical observations, and our knowledge in the mechanisms of injury. First of all, our shoes are tested in our specially designed piece of equipment which measures for hindfoot stability, midfoot stability, vertical support, energy rebound, and cushioning. With that data, once it's tested, it's put into our mathematical model, and then we interpret that information from our experience. We test the shoes two ways. Number one, we test it without its insole, and number two, we test it with its insole. Testing it without its insole, it had a potential shoe stability index of 51.07, and that places it in the minimal stability category in our database. So we categorize our shoes as neutral, minimal stability, moderate stability, and high stability. On testing it secondly, without its insole, it tested to have a shoe stability index of 39.07, which put it in the neutral stability category. So with the insole, the Asics GT-4004 lost 23.5% of its potential stability. And that tells us that the insole did a very poor job of translating the potential stability to the lower extremity. So let's take a look at the shoe tested with its insole. So it weighed in at 11.5 ounces. It had a high midfoot amount of support with a torsional control index of 60 inch-pounds. It had minimal hindfoot stability with a vertical compression index of 10.14. What that means is it had a very soft midsole under the heel, creating a unstable hindfoot stability. So testing it next on its loaded heel to toe drop, it tested to have a negative 2.14 loaded heel to toe drop, which is a negative vertical support. So because the shoe has a minimal hindfoot stability and a negative vertical support, we do not recommend this shoe for those with lower extremity or posterior calf complex related issues. And this will be those who have tight and painful calves, Achilles tendonitis, heel pain, plantar fasciitis, runner's knee, and iliotibial band issues. Now, performance-wise, we'd probably put this shoe below a medium fast shoe. We categorize our shoes based on their weight and their energy return. This had a high energy return, but it was very heavy with 11.5 ounce shoes. So looking at the shoe as a whole, we recommend it for neutral to mild pronators of light stature, void of lower extremity and posterior calf complex related issues.